So the title of this exhibition is Of Spirits and Empty Spaces. And I think what I mean by that is that sometimes the spirits, and in this case I mean the spirits of accidents, they come in and change things in surprising ways. There's a lot of historical material in the show, and maybe what I mean by talking about spirits and empty spaces is all those things that had not been realized in history. So to be more concrete about it, how things turn out a certain way and things are written a certain way, but maybe there are certain points in history where things could have gone both ways. They could go either for the better or for the worse, and that's where the spirits of accidents come in. The first work that introduces the show is a recent work, and it's called Variations of Incomplete Open Cubes. One can say that the body can be almost like a recording device, and when you learn something, you record that tradition in your body by doing the moves. So I think that's what I tried to do with the Variations of Incomplete Open Cubes. There's 99 different cubes that Solvit made for that work, and of course it's really hard to do it with your hands because you would need at least 15 or 16 fingers, and they would have to be placed completely differently. But there's this certain attempt, this certain trying of kind of making those cubes and using this very abstract choreography as kind of like a dance for the hands. I think for me it was very important to do a show where you can see it in different ways. So in that sense, the scenography is kind of a very important element. I think it's an exhibition where you can come in and you can perceive it on many levels. You can just walk through the exhibition and just take in whatever, and what I call almost inhaling the show, just seeing it with your body and just kind of like getting bits and pieces here and there. But you can also, if the person who sees it desires so, go deeper into it, and in that respect it'll be almost like a matrix of characters and ideas that are kind of like snaking into each other in different ways. So it's almost like storylines. You can follow different storylines and how they kind of appear and reappear in different works in the show. So in that sense, the scenography gives you that ability just to kind of see the show as a show, as an exhibition, as almost like one thing. And on the other level, you can go into each work and unravel all these stories and narratives. So additionally to the show, there's this the laboratory and a collaboration with Ian Chantanier called Hypnagogic Visions. And a hypnagogic vision, or the hypnagogic state, is the state between dream and awake. It's when you, I think we all kind of know this this particularly consciousness, which is when we close our eyes at night and all of a sudden the blackness on the back of the eyelids starts to lit up and we see either shapes or faces or scenery, or we start to hear voices. So it's an in-between state, the state between dream and awake.